Under the findings of corporate America versus Kanye West, we the juror find Mr. West not guilty under pretense of mental health. Reason being, Mr. West has suffered primary and secondary losses dealing with finances and spouse. He lost his mother and he blamed himself for giving her surgery that she wanted, and the doctor said no, but he blamed himself because he felt responsible. Now, Your Honor, we understand that Mr. West has said bizarre things over the years, but why had he said these bizarre things? Was these bizarre things said was intentional or was it unintentional? And that's the true question we need to be asking. Now, the social media have portrayed Mr. West, Your Honor, as a demon or demonized his character and defamation of his character. Yes, Mr. West have need to be held accountable, but people like Jay-Z, who Kanye West collaborate and did the blueprint, should be held accountable. Have Mr. J to the Jizzo, has helped Mr. West through these trying times and his mental state. No, Mr. Jay-Z just dropped Kanye to the side because Mr. Kanye had an episode. Your Honor, we other people, we all have said things, we all have done things, we all have offended people, but have we been held accountable? Yes, we need to take accountability for our actions, and at the same time, we should have been given another chance to have correction. Have Mr. West been presented coping tools or strategic tools of things or the things to say or not to say? Have Mr. West been surrounded by the right people to give him these tools? Or did he have what Mark Z have, a grand guardian that would watch over Mr. West and make sure Mr. West don't fall in the hands of these demonic serpents we call corporate America, which made money off of him, knowing he had mental illness? Mr. West, Your Honor, has stated he had mental illness. Mr. West has suffered primary and secondary losses. Mr. West had lost a loved one. He went through a divorce. And his children, he could not allow to be seeing his children. Now, Your Honor, tell me that is not traumatic. Your Honor, tell me that's not PTSD. Your Honor, the things that had happened to Mr. West were intentional. That now, because these things had happened to Mr. West, he feel like he's by himself. There's no one in his corner. Of course he's going to act out. But why is he acting out? Is he acting out because of mental illness? Yes. It's all the stresses he went to. Now, versus, Your Honor, the intentional behavior of the gunman in St. Louis. He knew what he's doing. He knew his target. He knew what he was going after. His was based on emotional, not mental stresses. Emotional stresses. There is a difference. Now, Your Honor, with that being said, please go to Linda Ballard at Linda Ballard Health 911 and Vondell at Vondell the Slap and review these findings and review this evidence, and you find out that Mr. West is the victim and not the aggressor. With this being said, the jury have concluded its verdict on Mr. West of being found not guilty of intentional behavior.